Hello, today I'm going to show you an awesome unboxing video by me for you. Today, let me introduce you the Brushless GPS FPV RC drone by Potensic D60. It is a drone with 1080p camera, live video and GPS return home function. And it is an RC quadcopter for adults with strong brushless motors. Follow me and 5G Wi-Fi transmission. Let's go. The brushless motor, super powerful propulsion, suitable in cold condition. It is more powerful while so quiet. Breakdown rarely occurs and motor replacement is seldom required, which makes your flight more enjoyable. One-axis gimbal and advanced 5G 1080p HD camera. It has one-axis gimbal that works to cancel out pitch and get more stable video recording. The upgraded camera with 110 degrees FOV, that means field of view, lens gives a panoramic view for recording unforgettable moments. 5G 1300 feet transmission and your high quality real-time video. Oh yeah, ideal for selfie. Optical altitude hold technology. It has an optical flow image acquisition system, accurately locks the target, however, and keeps D60 drone stable. It has a GPS-assisted flight. With GPS location, the drone can hover stably and automatically return to home, precisely when its battery is low or the signal is lost. Shot with the easy when the drone can follow you or fly in a circle along the path you set. It has a modular battery with a high capacity of 1800 mAh and an intelligent battery yields up to 20 minutes flight time. Oh, that is awesome. For the recording of the video, you will need a micro SD card as well, of course. And the modular battery is replaceable. That means you can buy a second or a third battery to gain your flight time. That means you can fly about 18 minutes, then have a rest, remove the modular battery and then get in the new battery and you can fly again 18 until 20 minutes, so you can gain your flight time easily. And it's not so expensive to get another battery. The battery is so easy to replace, really. But the awesome thing is the brushless motor. Wow, brushless is awesome. Enjoy a more powerful and intelligent flight with this drone. Equipped with optical flow image acquisition system, the drone will accurately lock the height and location and hover stably. Stable flight experience makes this a perfect drone, and of course a gift for adults. It is, I think, fly this drone after 14 years, not 14, not for children, really, because it's a powerful drone and it's not so easy that every child can use this. It has an optical altitude hold tech point for point of interest, rotation, custom flight passes on board, and of course the awesome follow me function. It has a greater transmission distance. The image transmission distance is up to 300 meters. This is a long range. That means you can enjoy the fabulous 1080p scenery in 300 meters away of you. It has an FPV, says the moments in the flight with 1080p HD camera, 5G transmission and crystal live video transmissions. And of course, you have a head in it, a camera head. Equipped with this head, the camera is more stable during flight and prevents you from shaky pictures and videos. And of course, you have on this drone 4 upgraded brushless motors. With powerful ultra efficient motors, it can launch towards the stratosphere at a breakneck pace, giving you a powerful but quiet flight. And if you are in action with this drone, the drone will automatically give you alarm protection. When the drone is out of range or has a low battery, it will beep to alert the user to fly back as soon as possible. And of course, there is on board an auto return mode. With auto return to home mode, it can always fly back to take off point as per your instruction or wherever it runs out of power or loses the connection, even when you accidentally fly it out of range. The HD camera with 110 degrees area is a nice camera. It is an advanced camera with a huge 10 degrees FOV lens, captures high quality areas, videos and photos with a panoramic view. Besides, gravity sensor enables it automatically adjust to the best shooting angle. And of course, 20 minutes modular battery. Enjoy a maximum of 20 minutes flight time with FPV transmission off, of course. If you have everything on, it is not 20 minutes. But that is normal in this size of drones. The battery is easy to put or to replace, I told you. And of course, a one-axis gimbal is inside. That cancels out the pitches, more stable video recording. So it is a quadcopter, also called a quadrotor helicopter or quadrotor. It is a multi-rotor helicopter that is lifted and propelled by 4 rotors. Quadcopters are classified as rotorcraft, as opposite to fixed-wing aircraft, because their lift is generated by set of rotors, virtually oriented propellers. Like in this case, it is a drone. And with this drone, you can go up in the air, make awesome shots of your landscape, etc. And of course, you can fly and get an awesome feeling and have fun with that drone, of course. That is the drone itself. I like it really much. Oh yeah. It generally uses 2 pairs of identical fixed pitches propellers, 2 clockwise and 2 counterclockwise propellers. These use independent variation of the speed of each rotor to achieve control. By changing the speed of each rotor, it is possible to specifically generate a desired total thrust, to locate for the center of thrust both laterally and longitudinally, and to create a desired total torque or turning force. And of course, in this box you have a remote, and the remote you can equip with your smartphone and get a smartphone app. And with this smartphone app you are able to get the GPS information inside the drone, and of course you can get some video stuff to make a first-person view of it easily. The remote will need 4 batteries itself too. And of course, the smartphone will use the separately smartphone battery inside the smartphone, of course. And in this box, you have replacement rotors too. If you will have a little accident, you can replace the rotors itself. So in the box is everything what you need. You only have to assemble it and then get in action with that awesome, nice drone. Oh, I am so looking forward. Let's go to the first step. We have to get some power into the battery, of course. That means first connect the drone battery with USB cable. There is a USB cable on board, and you can see there are four little connectors in this. That means at the outer side it is a plus pole, right and left, and in the center the two poles are the minus poles. That means you can or you cannot plug it a fail function. So, but in this as shown area, I dislike it. I will rotate it 180 degrees and get the right connection now, but it is possible to get it at both sides, no problem of it, okay? It will not damage your battery. Don't afraid of that. So now you can see we connected the USB cable with the battery. That means first connect the drone battery with the USB cable and choose one of the methods you are able to do. You can get it now at the phone charger as shown here. I'm using a standard Apple iPhone or iPad charging station for this AC adapter. This is enough. Or you can use a power bank or a computer charger or of course a car charger. You will see a red LED. If this red LED will change to green, it is ready to have fun and a good and nice power indicator is inside. Let's have a look at the remote itself. Here you can see the remote and of course the 4 batteries. These are 4 batteries, AA batteries, and these 4 batteries we will need to get power inside the remote. So first step, open the battery cover on the back of the transmitter. Now you can see the slots for the batteries. According to the electrode instruction of the battery box. That means you have 2 poles on the battery, 1 plus pole and 1 minus pole. And then you can see on the bottom side of these remote control system, there is a schedule or gradle of the battery itself, and then you can get it in position. Put in the 4 AA alkaline batteries. The batteries need to be purchased separately, of course, and then close the battery cover again. Now we have energy enough to get the remote in function mode number 1. Of course, we have to get the sticks on top of it. Only get the sticks and push them on top of the battery holding system and remote control unit. Oh, there it is. Now our remote control unit is ready to use. Here you can see energy is on. So there it is. Good job. Here we are at the drone itself. The drone itself comes with 4 rotors, of course. The propeller installation is a 2-step thing. On 2 arms, there you have to install a battery propellers, and at the there are 2 arms with the letter B. That means on these ports you have to install the B propellers. And then you have a rubber ring and of course a screw. And on the screw there is a concave lock cap, and of course you have a flat lock cap. That means the first thing you have to look is the A and B thing. If you install now, when the installation, put the propeller and propeller lock cushion down on the motor shaft in order. After fixing the propeller, tighten the lock cap counterclockwise. When disassembling done, the concave lock out clockwise and take out the propeller upward. That means you have to look on the letters on the motor or on the drone itself. There is a letter A or B, and on top of the propeller itself there are letters too. Letter A and letter B. So you can see where you have to get the propeller in position, of course. And then you have to use the bracket A with a propeller A. Then comes the silicon gasket. And after this, you have to get the A concave lock cap. That means on bracket A, you have to install the concave lock cap. And on the bracket B, you have to get the B flat lock cap on top. That means when you get the bracket B, first install the propeller B, then the silicon gasket, and after this, you can get the flat lock cap on top of it. At B, that means when you put the propellers and the propeller lock cushion down and the motor shaft in order. After fixing the propeller, tighten the lock cap clockwise. When disassembling, turn the concave lock out of counterclockwise and take out the propeller upwards. The propellers is marked A and B, and the concave cap must be correspondent to A propeller and bracket A, of course, and the flat lock cap must be corresponded to B propeller and bracket B. If you get it wrong, the drone can't take off normally. This is an important thing. Only look at A and B. These two letters will get you the right way. And of course, think about the A propeller has you have to tighten counterclockwise. And propeller B slot, you have to tighten it clockwise. These are the two different things about propeller slot A and propeller slot B. And these propeller slots are every time on the opposite side of the drone. Yeah, make sure that you install it nice and easy. Then you can have action and fun with that drone as shown. Here you can see everything is installed very well. And it's easy, really. Only have a look at A and B. To get more than the live screen on your smartphone if you are flying or while you're flying, you can use a micro SD card to get some videos stored on the SD card. Rotate the drone upside down and then you can see a slot. Then push in the SD card into position and you are able to get your videos saved on the SD card. Photos are traveling directly instant on your smartphone app if you're taking one. So next thing is how to get the smartphone connected with the remote system. Let's go. Pull up the phone holder and of course these are the antennas. Cool, yeah, there it is. This is the full phone holding system and of course the thing who will getting the signals out of it. So pull up the phone holder clip on the transmitter, then pull on it, pull it out. Yeah, there it is. Good job. And pull down the little phone latch. There it is. Good job. Now place your phone between the clamp and the latch. It will tighten automatically by the springs inside of the holding system. There it is. do not pinch the buttons on the mobile phone, of course. So you have to look how your phone, which side is up and which side is down. And you can see now the phone is in a good condition on your remote, and it will hold your smartphone tight there. Here it is. I will shake it a little bit, baby, and there it is. It is not dropping on the floor. This is your screen. You can use every Android and iPhone or iOS device to get the app on the system, and then you can log in to the drone with the smartphone too. The smartphone will get you the GPS information too, and it will get your good and nice and clear screen to fly in first person mode. And of course, it will give you information about the height, about the wind energy, about the power, about your screen, etc., etc. It is a nice device to get an additional thing on or with your drone and your remote too. This is awesome, really awesome. And it stores pictures immediately. If you take a picture, the picture will get into your smartphone automatically. Here is easy, as you can see. Nice to attach your phone to the transmitter easily. After you finish your job, you can get it out. Job's done. To fly, first step is place your battery not on a locked way. That means you have a tiny slot out of the remote, or not of the remote, out of your drone. Then turn on the power on your remote system, and you can see that the remote is getting you some lights. Then you have to push the left transmitter stick completely downwards. Then the light will flash slowly. This means that the transmitter is ready to sync. Then it's time to get the power on your drone. That means you have to get in the battery inside the drone connected. Now your drone is waiting for you. And then it's time to have a compass calibration. So that means level correction. The first thing is rotate the drone in one level. That means rotate the drone horizontally, and then the transmitter makes a beep sound and the left light of the drone turns bright. It means that it has successfully calibrated and comes to vertical correction. This is the next step. The vertical correction is to rotate the drone vertically. The right indicator lights will turn on when the transmitter makes the long beeping sound. Of course, the drone's light will begin its rotating as, indicating that it has finished the calibration. Job's done. That is the compass calibration on your drone. Because of this, the drone will have the information in which area, in which stand it is, the drone, and it is linked to the remote too. After it's successfully calibrating the frequency, the drone will automatically search the GPS signal. The blue light on the left of the transmitter is the GPS connection indicator. If it keeps long bright, that means that the connection is connected to the GPS. The drone can't walk without GPS connection. For the GPS connection, we are going to use the app. So, first step, we have to get into the wireless local area network with a drone. So, go into your phone and connect to the drone. Then, After this, you can start the drone app. It is for free on iOS and Android too. So after this, you can see the drone is ready. That means after making the right frequency, please push the right stick lever of the transmitter to the lower right angle of 45 degrees. Please release it when the drone views the flash quickly. It means you have finished compass calibration. Now the drone can fly normally. Now it's time to unlock the motor. Push the left and the right stick inward to the 45 degrees angle simultaneously. After this, the rotors will start immediately. If you do the same, that will lock the engine. And now you can see we are getting up and down and our drone is flying. Oh yeah, that it is. Now you can see we can steer the drone easily. So that means you have to push the two sticks 45 degrees angle simultaneously into the center. Then that will be unlock the engine or it will lock the engine too. Now you can use your right steering wheel on the right side to fly. That means up, that is the upward, the drone will fly forward. Then down the right stick, you will go down. That means you will fly backwards. If you go left, you can strafe left and right if you go on the right side with the drone. Then you can see in the center there is the LCD screen of your smartphone. There it is. That is the screen to get some information about your area. So, and on the right side, on the upper side, that is the gimbal adjustment button. That will adjust your gimbal. If you go on the left side, that is a function about photo and video. And if you're going on the left stick down, you will go down with the drone. If you go up, you will fly up with the drone. And if you go with the left stick left, you will rotate left. And if you go right, you will rotate right, of course. What is next? There are some more functions on your device, on your remote device. It could be on a one key returning mode. That means that is a left downside on the remote. On the left side, bottom side, there is one button to get the drone back to home. While flying, press the key for about 1 second. The transmitter will beep, then the drone will start returning to the takeoff point, and it will have a landing process too, of course. If you like to get it up or down, you can use the right button on the bottom side of your remote. That is a one key taking off and one key landing thing. That after unlock the drone, press the key for around 1 second and the drone will fly up to 1.2 meters high. While flying, press the key of about 1 second. Then the transmitter will make a beeping sound and this time the drone will start to land. That is easy, really easy to use, and you have every time control of your drone. Yeah, you have to know about the function of unlocking the motor for that was the two sticks get 45 degrees angle simultaneously in the center, and then the engine will lock or unlock. This is an important thing for you, and you will need the calibration thing. That means the right stick go 45 degrees on the right side, and this will get the new calibration. And after this, the drone is ready to fly, and of course easy to fly, as you can see. On the back side of your remote, you can use the trimmer mode, of course. And this is if your drone is not working very well. So if you've done the job, remove your battery, and then you can get out of the app. Of course, you can remove your smartphone, etc. Or you can fly more time. Here you can see, now I'm flying, and it is about, I think it's 2 meters over the bottom, and it's easy to steer, easy to control the drone. And I'm a beginner at this moment. It is really easy to use and to make direct and easy feed with the remote, and of course with the screen. The smartphone screen will give you so much information with your area around of you. But take care you don't have to fly all over the world, because don't fly over police stations, don't fly over highways, don't fly over military areas or other locations which are not allowed to fly above. So that it is how to easy get the drone into the air. There's more you can do with this drone. The drone has so many other different options. The following function: it has a 360 function, a constant height mode, fixed point mode. It has a low battery alert. It has an out of range alert, out of control protection, and so many more. For example, at the low battery, when the battery of the remote is almost out of power, it will continuously beep to alert you that you should land the drone as soon as possible to replace the batteries. While flying, if the battery on the drone is exhausted, it will beep to alarm you, and then the drone indicator will show you that you have to fly back, or it will come back on your own, of course. So there is another thing, that is the following function. The following function is awesome, really awesome, because the following function is based on the app signal of the mobile phone, what you assembled before. Before operating it, make sure that the mobile phone is connected, or the function won't work, of course. While flying, press down on the key. The transmitter will beep, indicating that the following function has been activated. And now you can see the drone is come automatically. It will follows you easily. We do not steer anymore. Here you can see it is like a dog, like a pet, which is following you. And of course it will make so nice and good videos on your following function. Easy, as you can see. This is really nice function. I like this so much. Yeah, there it is. Now it's free. If you push on the left side, the stick again down, you can come back to the steering mode. And then it's the same like before. The following function is off. Here's more. 360 function. The 360 function is awesome too. Press down on the right stick. The transmitter will beep automatically too. So here you can see we have the drone on one station. So let's go. You know, awesome. Wow, awesome. This is nice, easy to steer, easy to have a navigation on it. So let's go back to the 360 function. The 360 function is awesome too. I said before. Press down on the right stick. The transmitter will beep when it will enter the 360 function. The drone will fly to a default radius and wait for the user's direction. Adjust the speed and direction of the drone by manipulating the right stick. There is a minimum radius of the default radius. The drone flies only the sub-range. That means In this state of 360 function, the left stick could only control the high of the drone. And the right stick, if you go to the left side, turn the left, the drone flies clockwise. If you move the stick further upward, the flying speed will increase. If you go to the turn or you turn on the right side, that means the drone flies counterclockwise. If you move the stick further upwards, the flying speed will increase too. If you go down, pull downwards to enlarge the circle radius. If you go up, or pull upwards to narrow the circulation radius. And here you can see it is a little bit too up, but you can see the drone is rotating immediately 360 degrees around your spot. And this is for nice shots. Now you can see we pushed again on the right stick, and now we are getting back the full control of the drone. Easy as you can see. Nice and easy. There it is. Oh yeah. This is an awesome mode. And you can see on the left upper side every time what is going on with the drone, of course. Next, come to the one key returning. While flying, press key for about 1 second on the left side, bottom side of the transmitter. It will beep, then the drone will start returning to the take-off point. While returning, the transmitter will continuously beep, of course. Press the key again to stop the return mode. And you can see, I think in a half meter, 30 centimeters, this is okay to get back in at the starting point before. Awesome device. And you can see some pictures about the built-in camera. I like it so much, but take care of you and the people around you with that awesome drone. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel soon. Yeah, I like aeronautics. Godlike.